Welcome back. The package has been installed. However, there are errors while trying to install the package. If you encounter this type of error while you're trying to install the package, check the PHP version that you install. My PHP version was 8.3, which does not support the package, so I have to downgrade the package to 7.4. Kindly note the package that you are using. If the package is higher than the required version, you might need to downgrade the package. So I've downgraded the package and I've downgraded my PHP version to 7.4 and the package has been installed successfully. Now the next thing to do after the installation is to follow the instruction. Now let's go to where our instruction is after the package installation. So look at this. Need to run composer install, composer update, or composer update to download it and have the auto upload. We have done this, so you might need to run composer update. That is if you are using the second method. This is applicable to somebody that is using this. If you are copying this into your composer.json, you will need to use composer update. So this is shown here, though because we install directly, we will not be seeing that. So if you are using composer.json this and you are pasting your application, your required application, you are pasting it here, which has been installed. You paste it here, but it has been installed for you. So if you are doing this, after pasting this, then you run your composer update so that automatically this should be downloaded, the package should be installed on your Laravel application. So this has been installed totally for us. So the next thing is to register this package in our provider. They need to run an install, which has been done. Once Laravel package is installed, you need to register the service provider. So we are to open this config/app.php and add the following provider. So all we need to do is add this to provider in our config/app. So let's go to our config. Just look for where your config is. Your config, then we have app. So we have a provider inside here. You can search. So this is where our provider is. So you are going to register it here. So we want to register our Unicode Paystack service provider. We want it to be available, so it has been registered. So we'll go to the next instruction. Just follow it step by step. If you are using Laravel 5.5, so 5.5 upward, that is greater than 5.5 upward, go to the configuration. Skip this configuration, that is if the package you are using, if the Laravel you are using is greater than 5.5, you have to skip this configuration. So also register the facade, that is the aliases. You have to register this if you are using something less, that is something lesser than that. So we have registered our application here. So the next thing that we want to do is to use our Paystack, register it in the aliases. The aliases is just below here. So we're going to register our application here, the Paystack Unicode, which has been registered. So the next thing in our application is to configure. We can publish our configuration. So just copy this to publish our configuration. So all you do is to come here, let's paste what we copied. So let's try and remove all these stuffs, we don't need them. Page as a vendor, so we are trying to publish it. I need to locate the published resources. So let's see why this is happening. So when I paste the other time, I had an error because the I think I have the characters had some special character that flags error. So I have to recopy and paste again. So it has been published. So that's just what I did. So it has been published. You can see the publish is completed. So the file has been copied. So the next thing is to move let's say the configuration name paystack some sense information. So we have I told you about the keys that we have, although we are going to be using a testing key anyway, but we're going to be setting up our keys. So configuration file name paystack.php with some sensitive default to be placed in the config directory. So if you check the config directory in application, we have the config directory. There is a paystack. So the paystack, we have our public key, we have the secret key, we have the payment URL, merchant URL. All these things are what we'll be having in our env.env. So this .env contains our some information about the paystack. So we're going to be pasting some information here. In a short while we'll be pasting it. So let's quickly go back and see. So this application, this area is going to be fetching from .env for proper work. Now general payment flow. So after the payment, once the information has been gathered, you pay to the merchant site. Their server receives it and send back the response. So we are going to filter through the response. There is just a summary of what is there. So we are going to specify the direction where you want the response to go. So that has been set. Now we have to open our env and put the public and the secret key here. So I'm going to be copying this and I'll paste it in my .env. So this is my .env. I just want to paste this here. Now pay attention to this. So inside your Laravel application, I told you about the API key that you need to copy under settings. So if you once you copy the public key, you paste it here. You have the secret key, you paste it here. So then the payment, you don't change it, you leave this the way it is. You can change give this one your email, whatever email that you want to use, you can give it your. That's where the response will be going. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to be pasting it because the secret keys as it's being shown. So I'll be using a test one. So I will not reveal it. So I'll just assume that it has been pasted. Once you register your Paystack account, you have access to the public and the secret key. So in the next video, we're going to be setting up our forms and see how we'll be making our payment. Meet you in the next video.